So how do you hit a ball on a downhill slope? Well, the first thing I want you to think about is setup. We need to get our shoulders parallel with the slope. So the way that we're going to do that is put our weight onto our left hand side. So if you're hitting a shot on a perfectly flat lie, you might feel like the weight is about 50-50 in each leg, or maybe onto the left side. If that's the way that you play golf, you might favour the left side when you hit a shot. But in this occasion, that is exactly what we're going to do. We're really going to feel like the weight is on our left side, and that's going to help us get our shoulders parallel with the slope. We don't want to be hanging back on the right hand side here. We might catch the ground early, or the club could bottom out early. We might end up thinning the ball along the ground. So we're going to get those shoulders parallel with the slope, and the way that we're going to do that is get the weight onto that left hand side. Now, because we're hitting downhill and we're on our left hand side, there is a tendency to get quite steep here. Now what that's going to do is take loft off the club, and we're already hitting down a slope, so the ball's going to come out quite low anyway. So the second thing I want you to think about is club selection. So I have 150 yards here. Usually that would be about an 8 iron for me, but I'm going to take more loft, so I'm going to go to a 9 iron. So I want you to do the same. So what you need to think about on the golf course, when you're on a downward slope or a downhill slope, the ball's going to come out low, you're going to take more loft, and that's just going to give you a chance to get the ball up in the air and get it flying towards the green. So we'll go through that again. Weight on the left side, shoulders are now parallel with the slope, and I've taken more loft. And then from there, just hit your normal shot. Try and make a good swing, make good contact, and most importantly, keep your balance so you can hit the ball solid and get it flying towards the green. Before we learn to hit the ball on the upslope, if you're new to our channel, just remember to hit that subscribe button, and if you're enjoying this video, a like would be very much appreciated as well. So now we're hitting the ball on an upslope. Now the first thing we're going to do again is change our setup. We are going to try and adjust to the slope, and we want the shoulders parallel to the slope, just like the last shot that we hit. But instead of going onto our left side, we're now going to go onto our right side. And as I say, that's just going to help us get the shoulders parallel to the slope. We do not want to be leaning into our left side here, especially when we come into impact. We want the shoulders nice and parallel, and then we can try and hit the ball as normal, as if we are almost on a flat lie. Now, because we're hitting up a slope, we are going to be increasing the loft of this shot. So what you want to do is just take more club, something with a little bit less loft. So where I would usually hit a 9 iron from here, I've got an 8 iron instead, and that's just going to take some of the loft off. Now this is particularly important if you're hitting into a wind. We play in Scotland, there's always windy conditions, or it feels like there's always windy conditions here. If I'm hitting into a breeze, I definitely don't want to increase the loft when I'm hitting uphill, because the ball's going to go straight into the air, and the chances are it's probably going to stall in the air. It's quite tricky not to fall back here, but again, that's what more club is for, and you can take a smoother swing, so you don't really have to hack at this shot, you don't have to hit it too hard, but you just want to stay on that right side, be nice and balanced, and then just try and make your normal golf swing from there.